Swimming should be a basic skill, but not every child has the privilege of taking lessons. At StART Society, 60 kids have been given that opportunity and are having the time of their lives learning how to breathe and stay afloat in the water. The children, who come from 12 welfare homes in the Klang Valley, are taking swimming lessons as a reward for their good behaviour, says StART Society Program Director Joshua Lee, a firm believer of positive reinforcement.
You see, the world that these kids come from, they have had lorry loads of negative reinforcement all their life. You know, they are being told they're stupid, whether implicitly or explicitly by someone in authority, whether it be the parent or an unknowing teacher. You know, just didn't know better. Okay, and I guess our job is kind of to offset that imbalance by inputting a lot of positive reinforcement. And positive reinforcement is not just words, but it's kind deeds, and also I think rewards like this, where they actually get to learn something long term.
There are practical benefits too.
And I think swimming has done wonders for them. For one, it has taught them the value of water safety, respecting water, and don't treat it lightly. I think we all know that very often it's the underprivileged, the poor, and those in the outskirts are the ones who usually get into trouble where water is concerned, drowning cases and things like that, because they're not aware, and therefore having them take these lessons, and knowing how water works and how the body works with the water, buoyancy, how you float, how you tread water, how you swim. I think we bridge that gap.
Classes are held on Wednesdays and Thursdays at the StART Society bungalow in Section 5, Petaling Jaya, Selangor, under the patient supervision of swimming and certified dive instructor Pam Lim. For her, being able to help the kids is a dream come true.
Over the years, I've been teaching many students. I think they're in the hundreds, if not 1,000. So I thought if I could translate this skill to give back to the society, or a society or a community that has no way and no means of getting this at a young age, I would feel very privileged myself. It's not about wanting to feel good because you're helping, but it's to see a kid get that desire to live because he has learned a new skill. That means more to me than anything.
Teaching a class of children with difficult backgrounds can sometimes be challenging, something Lim effortlessly takes in her stride.
One of the kids come from a family of 4, and one of the brothers had his head smashed as a kid, as a 5-year-old, and hence that actually impeded his growth. So I have to adapt to a very new teaching method, which is to get them to utilize their motor skills by getting them to play games instead.
At StART, the atmosphere is always cheerful and lively, but on days when swim classes happen, the air is electric with excitement. The kids, like 12-year-old Jessica Jackson, can barely wait to get started.
Yes, interesting. And it's very fun, and that's all. It's very exciting also lah, and it's very fun, and then we can play with the pool, with our friends with the pool also. Because happy, very happy live, and then we can go and swim with our friends like that.
We also spoke to 13-year-old Lechmi Subramaniam and 17-year-old Flora Zagrisnathan.
Scared because I don't know to swim. First I scared, second I won't scared because I know to this one already. So excited, then only I'll be happy because I didn't learn swimming before. I don't know to swim, so I come here, I learn swimming. I'm more happy than I learn swimming. Blowing and how to breathe and float and something like frog. She teaching okay, and I can learn very fast.
Interesting and giving me more challenging. Learning me how to be patient and concentrate on the class more.
Why patient?
You need to be patient for you to be perfect, to learn more steps when further ado. All my pressures on the water, I feel more happy to play in the water.
Learning how to swim is but the first step to a greater scheme of things at StART, says Lim.
This is also a prelude to a bigger plan that we have, which is to involve all the dive centers in Malaysia, right, and some dive resorts to sponsor kids who have already learned how to swim to do the full scuba diving course, right? So this in itself is a very big achievement for the kid because they would get certified as a diver and of course they would know how to swim first of all. So I have already gotten one dive center to sponsor 5 kids, right? Full course. That means from pool session to theory to the open water trip, right? And they would be fully taken care of.
StART Society currently services more than 200 local and foreign children from 12 homes across the Klang Valley. It was established in June 2008 to recognize and nurture the talents of underprivileged children and open doors to career opportunities in the future.